Hi guys, it's Alex. I don't have Karina with me right now. That was my cat's paw. But she is at work right now while I'm doing this video. We've been trying to get a video out to you guys, but we're having a lot of trouble editing. Right now I'm recording on my phone and Karina's camera stopped working. So we're trying to figure all that out. That's why we haven't posted in a very long time. But I took a poll on Instagram and you guys said that you wanted to hear restaurant stories. I was kind of happy that you guys picked that one more, just because I'm not like a makeup guru and I don't really know how to do all that stuff, but I can do it in 5 minutes. But anyways, I am happy you guys chose restaurant stories. Can I talk? No. Restaurant stories. Because there's so many, especially where we live. We just deal with a lot of people that are kind of crazy and entitled, and I'm really excited to get like all the server stories on here. And I'm not gonna throw any names out there, but just kind of experiences that we get to go through in the restaurant like industry, like customer service. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm thinking about making it a regular thing, so I'll probably just do one story that happened to me this weekend right now. So if you want to hear it, continue watching and we'll get right into it right now. Okay guys, first restaurant story happened to me this weekend when I was hostessing. I had a crazy weekend. On Friday, me and my brother were working the front together, which is really hard to do, especially when patio and front are both open. I had a couple things happen. One of them was I was working really hard and I was busy, and this lady was just like, "Excuse me." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Like, what can I do for you?" And she said, "Oh, well, no one's come to help us yet." And I said, "Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. What can I get you?" She goes, "I don't know." And I was like, "Okay, so you don't want to order right now?" And she said, "No, I don't know what I want." I said, "Okay." And I just like walked away. So that's like one thing that's happened to me. Second thing that's happened to me is I got yelled at by a customer. I had a long wait list going and I was only hostess on, and this woman put her name on the list and she had 6 people and I couldn't seat her right away. She had to wait about an hour, just like everybody else. And there's a table that we have in the front of the restaurant. It's very large, but there was only 4 people seated there because they had come in right before she did, and they sat there and ate. And they were almost done eating and the lady came back in and she took it upon herself to seat herself on the other end of that table next to those people. She said that those people told her it was open seating, even though she should have came to me and talked to me about it, but she didn't. She trusted them in what they said. Once someone from her party came up to me to talk to me, he asked me for menus and I said, "Sir, are you on the wait list?" He said, "Yes, we're just gonna sit at the end of that table." And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I can't have that happen. I just have a lot of people on the wait list. I have someone who's been waiting for an hour for that table once those people get up." He was cool. He was like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." He goes and he tells her, and she comes up to me and she's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, what do you mean?" And she said, "Well, you should have told me, not him." And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like, he's part of your party. I figured he came to ask me for menus. I should let him know that you cannot sit there." She's like, "Well, you should have told me before I called the rest of my party over to come sit here." And I said, "I'm so sorry, that was out of my control. I didn't even see you guys sit there. I didn't know until he came to ask for menus. I'm really busy." And she goes, "I've had your job!" Yells at me in my face. And I was just like, if you had my job, then you wouldn't be talking to me like this. But I didn't say that, and I said, "Okay, well, you can't sit there. I've had someone waiting for a long time." And she said, "I don't understand why I can't just sit there." And I said, "Because someone's been waiting, ma'am." And she said, "We're gonna go take our money somewhere else." And I said, "Okay, sounds good." And she just like marched out of where I work, and it was just intense, and there's other customers right there, and I was just kind of like, my heart was beating so fast because I don't like to be talked at. Like, if you talk to me, like, great, you know, we can work something out. Like, I don't know, maybe the other party cancels, you could wait a couple minutes, you know. But no, she was like livid. She was talking at me, she was yelling at me, and I just didn't know what to do, and I kept like cool because, you know, I love the people I work for, so I'm not gonna be mean to her and, you know, get a Yelp review or whatever. But yeah, that's what happened on I think it was Saturday, or was it Friday? I think it was in the same day, Friday. And yeah, I honestly like looked around like, is anyone gonna come save me? Like, and there's these customers in the front of the restaurant too, and I was just like, do you see this right now? Like, this lady's yelling at me because she sat herself, and no one said anything. But the customers after her were super nice to me. Like, they were like, you can tell they felt bad. You can tell that they were just like very, very nice, and like, they're like, okay, no problem, girl. Like, yeah, we'll just wait here. Like, you can text us whenever the table is ready. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, this lady just yelled at me. Like, I wasn't sad about it because we deal with it on a daily basis, but I was kind of like in shock because I was like, oh my gosh, like this woman, she's like yelling at me because she sat herself, and I don't know what else to say. And at one point she was like, not stuttering, but you know when people cut you off, like when you're talking, like she was like, well, you should have, well, you should have, well, you should have. I wasn't cutting her off. I was just like, She like wasn't, you know, saying anything, and I just like, was like, okay, well, I'm sorry, you know. And then she left, but hey, I mean, we had a wait list. We have a busy restaurant. Everyone's super cool. A lot of the time people are very nice. So I can't wait. That is my story, and I can't wait to tell you guys more because I might not have the best stories, but I know a lot of my coworkers do, and I can't wait to tell you guys. That way you guys could, I don't know, enjoy them too. And no, tip your server 20% all the time. It does not matter. Just please do it. You know, we go through a lot, and the people that we're going to tell you about, these are real stories and real people that say these things and over food, and I don't know why, but it happens. So yeah, that is my restaurant story for today, and I will be sure to continue this on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Karina's not here to do this with me, but bye. Aspect of the cat's talking.